Hello, 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 and welcome to the All Nighter Podcast.
This is where the insomniacs come to get silly.
With your hosts, Ashlyn Benson, Alexis Leach, and Rhonda Lou.
Hello, y'all. What's up?
We're back yet again.
Good to see ya.
Welcome to the All Nighter Podcast.
Thank you for joining us. It's currently like 8:32 p.m., but I will be
Girl,
up
what
all
are you
night.
talking about? It is 5:32.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry. I'm blind
She
as
thought
well.
she was up all night.
She said, "Listen, we gonna be up all night, girl."
I mean, I still am, but yeah, no.
That's true.
My God. I mean, I'm wearing lenses, but I think I need new ones, apparently.
I think you do too. We were both like, what?
I think insurance covers it, like for the next year, for me to do another vision test. The last time I did a vision test, it was done like over the computer. Like there was an optometrist speaking to me through a mic, and then like switching the things like automatically with this robot thing, and then being like 1 or 2, dude. And I would tell him, but yeah, it felt very strange. Like they just locked me in this room with this faceless doctor. That's very fucking strange.
That's like, I guess we're in the future now, huh?
But I mean, I'll go back because they're covered by Sooner Care, so.
Hell yeah. Here, wait, you got a little lipstick on your Invisalign, like at that.
Fucking rude.
Yeah, there you go. You got it. Probably the camera couldn't see it, but
Yeah, I mean, I'll just hold the mic right here inconspicuously. My God, see, I knew that could happen with teeth, but damn Invisalign, it sticks to that too. Fucking rude.
So
at least it's not like braces where you literally have chunks of food in your braces.
Yeah, that sounds like a nightmare.
And
honestly, just like the tightness of that, I feel like would just
not being
irritate
able
the
to
fuck out of me.
relieve.
Yeah. Yeah, like, I mean, I
was like, damn, kids go through this.
Yeah, and like troopers too most of the time.
Yeah.
I don't understand. I don't understand.
I do feel like we have like a good flow, like with the podcast now, like
yeah,
I'm almost done with the next episode, and like I feel like Sunday is like football Sundays is our day to like film after the game, and so that's kind of nice. So it just feels like a full day of family, and Raya, it feels like, like
she's getting some exposure.
Yes, and it's not just mama, and she can like have fun with everybody.
She's been a pretty social baby, like since you've had her. I've noticed she's not really, at least from what I've seen, not really like afraid of new people. Like she's a little shy at first, but by the end of like when that person leaves, she's usually pretty like excited to meet them and stuff, which is pretty cool to see.
Well, and it's so funny because she's like that with adults.
Like
with kids, like at the daycare that I take her to, like she was alone playing with the toys, and then kids came in, and then she was just back with the teacher like the whole time, So it's just so cute and funny how like she's like when she sees a baby, I'm like, can you say hi? And she's just like. And then, but with adults, like, just random, she'll be like, hi.
I know. Every time we go to, like, Uptown or something, she'll, like, be saying hi to people all the time. Yes. It's
like,
so
this place
cute.
Is the vibe. The music they play is
She's
bumping.
like, only $7.99.
This is crazy.
What a steal.
She's so funny. Oh
yeah, when we were showing her shoes at half off half, and she was like, wow.
Yes.
And the sparkly shoes.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
She was like, wow. No, honestly, she's the most precious being.
She's
the most precious being. And she really was the life of the party today. She was dancing like crazy. She was screaming. It's the best. Nothing is better than shrieks of joy, I must say.
I know. I love it. And I love hearing her little pitter-patter footsteps.
Dude, yeah, whenever she's got like different shoes on and stuff that make different noises, it's like, oh, dude, you're
And when she's running, she's like, oh, yo. Which reminds me of our roller coaster thing when we'd go like, yo.
Yeah, when we had too much caffeine or just, natural crack energy for some reason, we would expend it by like going like, and it was ridiculous. We would pretend we were on a roller coaster essentially.
And then we'd be like, we're high on life.
Yeah, and we were, man. We really were. It's crazy. Like, I don't think... I mean, sometimes I do wonder, like, if I could still achieve that sober. I feel fairly certain that I can. Like, in the times that I've gone without smoking and whatever, I'm like, I still get those surges of just being absolutely goofy and...
I do too.
Ridiculous. It's great. It's great.
Love it.
Being high on life. It sticks around throughout life, I suppose.
Are you guys excited for Christmas?
Oh, fuck yeah. Dude. Well, in my mind,
Yes.
I have some very particular gifts for you that I'm really excited for you to see. I have some for you as well. But also the podcast light was part of the Christmas gift, but there's a couple more things.
Speaking of Christmas gifts, my mom sent this with me. It's for you for Christmas.
Oh my God, Christy! Thank you.
Can it hold
Dude.
So he takes batteries, and I think he like makes little noises, but I didn't have any batteries to bring with me.
Say Ohana means family.
I'm guessing that's probably something he says.
Dude.
Oh, I've got batteries too. So
Yeah,
I think
saw
they're
them in your
AAA, I
bag,
think.
So I'm gonna be trying this out at like as soon as this podcast ends, dude. So little do you know, my sister, she used to animate my Stitch for me. And she used to do his voice and make him say silly things or dance or whatever. But then when she wanted me to do something, she would have him ask me in the sweetest and saddest way. And was like, well, if you don't do this, I'm going to start crying. But in the Stitch voice and like animating him, like rubbing his eyes and whatever. And I would just be like, okay, dude, I'll fucking do it. I'll fucking do it, whatever you need.
Why can I freaking picture that too? Like, oh my gosh.
You probably saw her do it.
Probably. You devious little.
I was manipulative, that's for sure.
She's like, yeah, it was me.
Honestly, I mean, it was the cutest and sweetest way to actually get me to do something instead of like yelling at me to do something.
Yeah, because that happened later on.
Yeah,
I'd be like, get me my socks. Not those ones. Throw them in your face. I had bad older sibling syndrome.
Adolescence is tough on us all. I think teenagedom is just fucking brutal. It's absolutely brutal.
Well, I think I would have loved to have like realized some things before you got sick. You know, where it just felt like I felt like that's when it shifted when you were 16, when I was like, oh wait, like I could lose my little sister. Maybe I should be nice to her. Yeah, like
Dude, I mean, I will say like 15 was probably around when I feel like my childhood ended in a lot of ways, where it was almost like past that point. Like I recognize now, like it did happen to me as a child technically, but in that way,
and your childhood did end.
Yeah,
a lot of ways.
Yeah, it was just like this is a different life now. This is a game changer, and we must adapt, and we did. And
Sure
we
did.
fucking did, dude.
And from that moment on, I was like, I'll sleep with you in the hospital bed, and I'm like,
play video games and just fucking chill.
and then it was all about making you laugh after that. So
exactly, yeah. And then you met your husband Adam, and he came into the hospital and made me laugh too, dude. Fucking poetic.
That was the requirement for my partner.
Yeah, straight up. No, I mean, like I was telling you too with Chad, I was like laughing to tears a lot this weekend, and it is medicinal. It's medicinal as hell.
Yeah. It's the best medicine, what they say.
You would stay with me in the hospital sometimes too. I remember there was even you stayed with your boyfriend one time. He was a shorter lived boyfriend, if I recall correctly. But yeah, that was sweet. I think I still even have like Snapchat memories of y'all like sleeping on the fucking hospital couch next to me. I was like, oh
Yeah, because it was a really like random, I think it was like a super random like seizure or something that you had.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I think it
Or
was
something like that.
I think I think it was like a seizure that had happened, and then when I went into the hospital, they told me that I had walking pneumonia or something like that.
Yeah, something.
And dude, I mean,
That was forever ago.
I used to get but just pneumonia and bronchitis at least once a year each, if not 2 times a year. I have yet to get it this year. I've yet to get it last year. So like, dude, it's kind of a record for me right now. And I do want it to stay that way.
You've been looking good lately, girl.
Fucking
I know, dude. I was like, damn, like old Rhonda's coming
She
back.
looking
like
healthy.
Yeah, like
You know
it
what I'm
looks
saying?
like you're pre-sickness almost, you know, like.
Yeah, I mean, like there was a period of time in like my like 18 to early 20s a little bit while I was under the care of Dr. Block, where I was at this place too.
Yeah.
And then it just like went to shit for like 7 years. And now it's like, I'm like, okay, my quality of life is somewhat returning to a semblance of normal, and fucking I couldn't be more grateful. I could not be more grateful, especially with little Miss Raya in the world. I want to have all the energy I fucking can for her. Because she's so fun to play with and hold.
Yeah, she was laughing with Dad earlier. I think they were like tickling her feet with the Christmas tree. And she was laughing so cute.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
She's adorbs.
What is even... Oh, yeah, I guess like news-wise... That CEO got shot. And
Oh,
stuff.
shit. Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
Also, like, that dude was straight up Assassin's Creed, but he's like, wait, let me get my coffee real quick.
He's like, let me get my coffee, show off this sick neckline. Like,
dude.
because now everyone's like, oh, he's actually kind of cute. And I'm like, what's wrong with society?
I know, like, that vigilante, like, did us all a favor. It's like, what?
He can assassinate my problems any day. Like,
that's unhinged, my guy. It's unhinged.
we stay unhinged.
We stay unhinged. And
I'm just like, what is
untethered
wrong? What is right? He literally assassinated somebody. Come
He
on,
killed
y'all.
somebody.
Though they were horrible.
But that is something where it's
kinda
like,
loud there.
it feels like some
boop, boop, boop.
parts of society, like, don't care that much if someone kills somebody. You know
No.
what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
like that's some people's, that's not their hard line.
yeah.
And I don't know how that's possible.
Like,
But
did you guys ever see the one CEO or not CEO, the mugshot of like the hot guy that had like the super tatted face that everyone thought was like so cute, and I was like, where though?
Honestly, that's like our like women's weakness, where it's like if you're like so good looking and you have Riz, like we miss all the red flags. Like, you know, we're just like, we just ignore and we're like, I mean, I'm sure he didn't murder like that many people. You know, it's just like, what?
No, it's fucking crazy.
Oh my gosh, I'm like, he assassinated somebody. Please stop.
Yeah.
Please stop.
Other than that, I saw that like kindergarten or elementary school shooting. And then I think I was just like, all right, well, that's enough news for me.
Yeah, I've taken enough in today. No, I didn't even see that, dude. So
Yeah, no, me neither.
That's tragic.
It was like the same day as the CEO.
Oh,
But
well, that's why.
yeah, got overlooked.
That's fucking wild.
I want to know who this dude was though, because have they still not caught him?
I don't know.
They found like his
backpack or something. Yeah.
But
not
honestly,
him,
I feel like in today's age, I'm just surprised that it takes them still a long time. Like, but I guess if you're just like off the grid, like you find ways to, you know, not be connected to online, then it's like, I guess it's still hard to find people.
I mean, in the 90s and 80s and stuff, I mean, I almost can't really fathom how easy it was to like get away with some shit, you know? And even like before then too, it was even easier. It was would take till people died a lot of the time before they were caught for anything.
Yeah.
Also, just the fact, like, in this time period, things are coming back, like the cold case of Jean-Benet Ramsey and stuff, where it's just like, we're coming back to this? You know, I don't know, like, it's just, like, it feels, like, weirdly nostalgic, because, I mean, back in the day, Mom used to have us pray for a list of little girls.
Yeah, a list of like little girls and mothers.
And I laugh out of uncomfort, not because it's unfunny, but
or because it is unfunny.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Freaking, but also like, you know, that made me scared back in the day.
Yeah.
To like,
No.
My mom and I were just talking about that, I think, before I left. Because what were we saying? Something about me being obsessed with... we were talking about birthdays. And my dad was like, my birthday's on blah, blah, blah. You know who else is? And was like naming off people. And I was like, my birthday's the same day as Ted Bundy's daughter. And also Scott Peterson. And why is my birthday associated with so many killers? I don't know.
Oh, man.
It's really weird. And then we like kept going on, and I was like, is that why I am so obsessed with like murder cases and stuff? And then I was like, no, it's because of her. And like pointed at my mom. And she was like, yeah, well, that's a good thing. And I'm like, yeah, it's probably gotten me out of a pickle or two in my lifetime. So yeah, thank you.
I mean, it does lead to like a hypervigilance.
Yes,
in some
yeah.
ways, you know, and that can come in handy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, like you and I were prepping. Like if there was ever an intruder, we would go under that like cabinet area beneath my parents'
I
bed.
forgot all about
we left
that.
like a flashlight in there and some
Cow.
yeah, like a walkie-talkie. We had shit in there.
That just felt like the
waiting.
Matrix when he's like, you know, I was like, whoa, I just got hit with. Whoa, I forgot all about that. That's so funny.
The fact that
unlocking memories.
Yeah, the fact that we fit in there was pretty impressive, honestly.
We're pretty small when we were.
Yeah.
I loved when we hid in the laundry chute.
Oh my God, yes.
That was always fun.
Yeah,
Or just like went down it to like go downstairs.
exactly.
Like,
And
this
well,
is
we could
crazy.
even hoist ourselves up too to the second floor. I remember doing that sometimes.
Fun times.
Man, I mean, I wish every
Also,
house
they
had
should
a
still
laundry
have
chute.
laundry chutes
That's what I'm
in every
saying.
house. Like
That's
that
what
has
I'm
right?
2
saying.
stories.
I'm just like,
Bruh.
over the banister it goes.
Yeah, I know. And I have to be mindful now that Rye doesn't like see me because I'll drop like the diaper trash bags, just because like I have to like carry her down. I have to like do, and it stinks so bad. So it's like, let me just like drop it down, you know. But I always make sure Adam's not down there. But I have to make sure she doesn't see me do it because she's gonna start like chucking things.
Yeah, she dropped like a singular toy over the banister one of the last times we were here, and she was like, huh?
She was like, that's crazy.
She's like,
What else can I throw down there?
Dude.
That's funny. Oh my goodness gracious.
But I feel like since I've been doing like comedy alone, like I used to do comedy with my husband all the time, but like one of us sometimes has to stay back with Raya. Like I've definitely felt like less safe and secure, which has been kind of unfortunate.
Like when you're out doing shows and stuff?
Yeah, it just feels like, you know, the guys, they really got those hungry eyes, you know, and it's just like, let's calm it down, y'all. Like,
Well, one time, so back when I was still doing like the like rodeo scene and like doing all my
which was so cool, by the way.
two-step in and all that, I went downtown to Whiskey 918 to meet a friend, and she was waiting at another bar for me, so I was going to meet her over there, and then we were going to walk to the other bar. So I went to meet her, and I had to pass one of the bars we were going to or whatever, and I am hypervigilant, and whenever I would go out, I would have my boots, and I would always tuck my my knife in my boot in case I ever needed it.
Yeah.
Smart.
So for some reason, I didn't have it in my boot that time, though. I had it in my pocket, so you could see like the little thing that, you know, clips onto your pocket. And I remember walking past a group of dudes, and they were like, "Oh, she's got a knife. She's got a knife." And I'm like, I will literally fucking stab you.
Do not test me.
Do not test me. I am fucking crazy.
I am unhinged,
But
brother.
that like just goes to show that like I was literally just walking downtown. I'm like, dude, I fucking don't care about your stupid ugly face. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Stop making comments.
Yeah, like it was just so stupid. I was like, what did you accomplish with that? What did we accomplish there? You trying to make a girl scared? Because you didn't.
You should be scared.
You should be scared of me. Yes.
yes.
Whoops. Oh,
You're so good. It's just leaning on my back now. I have a Minarogma tucked behind me, in case you're wondering. I'll chug-a-lug some of it at some point in this.
If y'all want a sponsor, we'll start placing it out.
Rhonda alone would get you so many sales, probably.
Exactly. I give you so much business, you have no idea. You have no idea.
Yeah, on Friday, after the comedy show, like, you know, I've been meeting, like, some of the people that I'm not as familiar with who are doing comedy and stuff, but one of the guys at the end, so I, like, do a bit where I, like, dance on stage, where I'm saying, mommies want to go to the club, and, like, we miss dancing and stuff, and the way I dance, I feel like is pretty silly, you know, but at the end, or, like, after everybody left, it was just me and him, and he was like, so, the way you were dancing up there seemed like you've had a past at night trips. And I was like, what do you, I mean, I've been to night trips. And he's like, no, I mean, it seems like you used to be a stripper. And I was like, what in the living fuck? I just could not believe the audacity.
Hey, dude in OKC, I got one for you,
No,
bitch.
they were here. He's here.
Oh my God, it was here?
Yes. I won't name you.
You can
but
drop
if
a
you
name
see
later,
this,
baby.
I
Oh
think.
my God. Gross. Don't do that.
Yeah, like,
Don't
what the
fucking do
fuck?
that.
Was
Like,
it another comedian?
Yes. And I was like, I was really pissed off, honestly.
I
was
would've-
like,
I hope you fucking see this, bitch.
yeah, I know. And then I was like, I'm gonna add this into my bit because I'm gonna Taylor Swift this shit. Like, you know, like,
Dude, yeah,
You
that's
can't
the
go
right
wrong
move.
with a good
Yeah.
T-Swift.
That's the right move, actually.
because
for
then
fucking real.
also though I was like,
Oh
you
my
know,
God.
I would kind of like to see that story arc of a female or like a stripper turned comedian. You know, like
Yes.
ass clapping wasn't making enough money, so slinging jokes for $0. But I just like could not believe, like, I just feel like,
yeah, the
What a
audacity
stupid
there
asshole.
is fucking wild.
and
That's
you know,
beyond.
Is he somebody of importance?
Would I
not
know
to
him?
me.
Like he's not gonna get anybody booked any shit or anything?
I mean, I don't know if he like runs things or like runs a show. Like,
Why
I
you
mean,
fucking don't run things?
yeah, like,
So what do I know him?
you may have met him
Okay,
Oh,
interesting.
don't worry, we'll be
talk.
talking about you extensively later.
right now, but like he does this.
Oh, okay, yeah. I think
Yeah.
I've met him once.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
She's like, it fucking tracks.
Like,
Not cool, man.
That's gross. I hope you
yeah, I told Ryan
perish.
after that too. I told Adam as well, but like,
Yeah, don't be talking to women like that, dude. Don't
was
be
just
talking to anybody like that.
yeah, and if you have these questions, just don't say them to them. Like, just
If anything, I mean, there's another way to phrase it.
Keep it to
dude.
yourself.
yeah.
Like you could say
Jesus.
like you have the talent.
Yeah,
of
like
the
you're a
women
good
at night
dancer.
trips.
Have you done anything with that before? Or something, you know? Like,
This
I
isn't a
don't
fucking
know.
rap song.
Yeah,
Shit.
like it's just like frustrating because it like comedy is still so male dominated, and I feel like there have been points where men will either like comment on my body or whatever. Like there was one time like some guy while I was on stage was like, "You got big double D's," and I was like, "I'll fucking kill you,
I'll
dude."
knock you out with one of these double D's, dude.
Like
They
and
would
so
probably like that actually.
but at the same time, it's like, I think I still make them laugh, so I'm still just like, whatever, you know, like I can't.
I don't even want to make you laugh, bitch. You don't
I
deserve
know.
happiness.
Get out of my show.
I hope your fucking dick gets cut off. Like, fuck you. Oh my God.
Well, I'm glad you guys like feel me because I just, in some ways, I was like, am I overreacting? And
No.
I'm just like, no, like that's just rude.
No, that's rude as shit. What are you even talking about? Oh my God.
But I just
My
let it
face
run
could
the night.
never. I would be like,
Well, I think he kind of thought he fucked up, but like 'cause
Good.
after that, he was like, "I'll walk you to your car," and I was just like, "It's fine."
You think
Get
I'm
out
gonna
of here.
fucking let you walk me to my car?
Yeah,
Leave me alone.
Absolutely the fuck not. You're gonna fucking kidnap me, rape me, or
I know.
something
I
crazy.
did kind of
Literally
feel like
suck
I
it.
don't think he would have done anything, but for a second, I just felt unsafe, and I just like really wanted to get in my car, and I'm just like, because it's just like, yeah,
Take
like,
notes. Don't
whether or
ask
not-
people that.
Yeah, whether or not there were like intentions, like that makes a woman feel like unsafe. So just maybe don't do that shit.
Yeah, okay, because, like, listen, there's nothing wrong with stripping. There's absolutely fucking nothing wrong with stripping. But objectifying a woman that wasn't asking to be objectified in one way or another, that's fucking rude.
And honestly, I think strippers, like, have balls of steel because they do have to deal with, like, the men who are, like, 10 times people. Worse than that because they're all...
And 10 times more aggressive.
Gross, entitled, and most likely
old,
drunk
usually.
and icky. Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure young dudes go to the strip clubs, but also really old dudes do too. Which, you know, I mean, I have to say, like, the last time I went to the night trips, I was like, I mean, these girls are just right out of high school. It's just really, I don't know. You know?
I feel uncomfy.
Like, I want to go to, like, LA or something where, like, I want them to be, like, 24 and above.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I would prefer that too.
Like, that is literally someone's daughter.
Yeah.
And they're like, I don't care. They're 18. I'm like, you're fucking weird.
Yeah,
you're weird.
Yeah, I feel like 23 and up is reasonable.
Yeah,
it's absolutely fucking reasonable. Because I think, I mean, even 23-year-olds look really fucking young, you know. And it's just, I don't know. I haven't been to night trips in like forever, if ever.
Yeah, I don't think I'll go back just because, like, like if I go to another one, I want to go to one that's like where the rappers are going.
Top quality.
Like, I don't know,
like Atlanta or something like that.
Yeah.
I feel like I would honestly really love like almost more like aerial shows and stuff. Like, I don't know if you ever seen the girls that do like aerial dancing, but they're somewhat scantily clad, but it's so beautiful, dude. It's artistic as hell, and I feel like I'm instead of like objectifying somebody, I feel like I'm like really just appreciating every arch and curve of their body, and I'm like, y'all are works of art. And
burlesque is kind of like that.
Exactly,
dude. I love
would
burlesque.
love
Burlesque is so fun. Oh my god, that's one of my favorite.
It's like the
musical
vintaginess. Yeah, it's like it feels like a musical kind of. It feels like. And then they're doing crazy things. Like one of our friends who does it, like, she is just so good at it.
No,
like,
her name is Demi Entendre.
Yeah. Well, maybe bleep out her other name just in case. Like,
exactly.
I don't know if she like tried to.
Yeah, but she is so talented.
Does she have like an Instagram or something we can drop?
Yeah,
for?
she's on TikTok right now too. I think she has an Instagram, but she was like getting off Facebook and stuff because after the election she was like.
Yeah.
Fuck this.
Dude, also, okay, Facebook Reels versus Instagram Reels is just insane. Have you ever watched those videos on Facebook?
Sometimes, yeah.
Where they're the most insane videos that make no sense. I saw someone like do a crazy thing to a toilet where it's like they just try to make you watch it till the end, you know? But it's just like they had someone sit, like put their ass print like on the toilet lid to like, at first you're like, oh, are they gonna make a little toilet lid seat cushion thing? And then they don't, and at first they started with someone's back and they made a mold out of someone's back, and then I'm like, is that
like the weird DIY things?
Yes, but they literally lead nowhere, and then at the end it looks like trash,
and you're like, why did I just watch like the 5-minute crafts? And you're like,
yes,
or like the ones where they'll be like things that you can wear instead of real shoes, and it's like they'll like make a mold, like you said, or something, or like what's another one that I've seen? Gosh, there was
a
one
basketball in half and
yes,
fucking
yes,
like
yes.
put like
just, like,
a
straight
sandal.
up rage
and I'm like, or I could just go to the fucking store. Like, what is going on here?
Go to the Salvation Army or Goodwill and grab
like, I'll go barefoot before I put any of that shit on my feet.
And then anytime I think I come across a normal one, like a parent one, then they do something weird at the end where it's just like, what the fuck is this? Like, and then some like simulate or something, you know, where it's like they're not, but they do the movements or like, you know, whatever.
On like TikTok Live and stuff, like there are different girls and stuff that will like kind of take it from an angle like they're getting something from behind, and then like it's just like them in the live stream just like moving like that, and I'm like,
well, dude. I guess TikTok's about to be kaput. I guess we won't have to worry about that much longer.
Let's see, it might still be recording.
Dude, and I don't know if you've heard anything at all about Pump.Fun, but it's like this website where you make like meme coins and stuff. They're cryptocurrency, like just centered around memes, and people can invest in them or whatever. And some of them have gone for fucking crazy amounts of money. But anyway, they had a live stream feature for a minute where where like people could promote their coins that they made or whatever. And so, but it got crazy, man. Like kids would be like there was a video of a guy like,
I feel like I kind of heard about this.
He was like shooting a gun every time his coin went up in value. Mm-hmm. And then there was another one where like the guy was trying to like sit on the toilet for like however many hours straight or whatever to get his coin up. And then but like I mean it's gone.
It's almost kind of like that that movie what's it called? The not Ready Player One or whatever, but I
mean, it's
where they sign up or whatever to play a game where they tell them to do like. So I think it might be called like Truth or Dare or something.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
It had Machine Gun Kelly in it, and then that one chick whose name I cannot freaking remember for some reason.
Yeah.
But it kind of sounds like that, and they like get money if they do it or whatever.
Right. Yeah. Except these are just people independently making their own cryptocurrency and then trying to pump it up by doing crazy fucking shit. And
they're just doing it willingly.
Right, yeah. And I mean, like, there was even a couple that was like abusing their child every time.
What the fucking shit?
Ew. Yeah, so they had to remove the live stream feature. They just recently did that. But before they did that, man, shit was going crazy on there. It was a bit of a hellscape.
I cannot believe like the things that people are posting of like abusing their kids or exploiting their kids. Like, it's insane. It's like I can't even fathom.
Yeah, I mean, different streamers over the years have gotten flack for how they'll treat their kids, especially when they're streaming, you know? And I mean, like, it depends on the situation, but some of them can be really freaking brutal, and it's just like, damn. And, like, I mean, I don't know, since you guys don't watch streaming, like, there's Twitch, you know, and that has, like, specific regulations and whatever rules. But Kick does not have almost any fucking terms and conditions.
Wait, wasn't Kick, like, didn't that exist for a long time, though?
Yeah.
Okay. So it still exists, I guess. Uh-huh. Okay.
Yeah, and, like, a lot of the like, kind of far-right streamers are on there a lot of the time. Because you can say and do a lot of shit on there and not get banned. So, but, I mean, there are some, you know, more, like, middle-of-the-road people who, you know, just use Kick as they used any other platform. But some of them are freaking wild, man. Freaking wild. And
I'd be scared.
And, well, it's scary to me primarily just that a lot of kids use that platform, too. Yeah.
Well, and I feel like that's how, like, for us as younger kids, that's how we got exposed to, like,
that's
people.
How not my boyfriend. That's how my brother met his first girlfriend was on Kick.
Wow.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
so it does some good in the world.
Well, I think those are separate. So Kick, that Kick was like a messaging.
It's like a texting app. Yeah. So
what
Kick are you talking about?
Kick is a streaming platform that's like Twitch. It's a competitor to Twitch that was made by a bunch of people that, well, some of them got banned from Twitch. So they made their own streaming platform and yeah, just essentially made their terms and conditions like nothing. And so, I mean, like, people can gamble on there. People can promote all kinds of shit. They can get fairly risque, you know, in the sexual realm and whatever. And I mean, it's a wild landscape, our internet.
It really freaking is. I just can't even believe it. So I watch this Do We Know Them podcast I've mentioned before.
Yeah.
I might put it in the description just so you know what I'm talking about. But on one of their last episodes, so like there was this guy, I don't remember his name, but maybe I'll put it in somewhere when I edit this later. But he was like live streaming and like he had this magician on, and the magician was likes to like push the line, the limits. And so, but this guy, the streamer, is black, and he had all of his black friends, and this magician brings him outside to 3 nooses, and it's like, and one of them like has to come out and like do this weird magic trick or whatever. Basically, this is on live Twitch. I can't talk. Live Twitch, and the guy looks like he like died. and like it was on stream and everything.
That
and
is
then
so
and then the
gross.
magician like went away, and they were trying to get him back because they were like, what the fuck, like this was so messed up and everything. And also, like, how does a magician not think like, hey, if you put 3 nooses in front of black people, that's not gonna like do something absolutely traumatic to them, you know? Like, it was insane. I just like can't believe.
Yeah, that sounds like some rage baity shit that is fucking like beyond.
It's just like, it's so like the internet is so crazy where it's like, if you choose to be a content creator, you know, it just seems like you have to be mindful of like what you're prioritizing and stuff. Like, because this guy too, like, he would have like other famous people on.
I mean, he had to have known what he was doing.
I mean,
I would hope not, but
I have to say he was pretty surprised and upset, where it seemed like I don't think he knew what the trick was going to be, you know?
Well, I mean the magician.
Oh, yeah, the magician, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, like, the magician knew exactly what he was doing.
Oh, yeah, I know. I
not,
like
obviously not this guy that just walked out.
You can't think this trick through and not think that this is going to be fucked up,
right?
You know?
Like, you obviously were trying to get a rise out of somebody.
Yes, exactly.
I mean,
like,
what the hell did you think?
What the fuck is that? Yeah. Okay, first of all, isn't magic supposed to be fun?
Like, right?
Aren't we supposed to like
not like fucking
make a gold watch appear and not like do traumatic shit? Like,
yeah, like put a Rolex on my wrist. Okay?
Yeah, like I don't need to see a magician trap himself in a box full of water and see how he gets out being handcuffed.
See if he dies or not.
Like, I'm not. That is not.
That just makes
I'd
me
want to
anxious.
see. Yeah, exactly. Like, I want to see. Oh, okay. She's been screaming like in the like she just
like she's been screaming. It's fine.
Like this morning, she was like.
Zoom in on that.
Yeah, we will.
And then, but she was fine. She was just exclaiming. She you know,
she's like,
she likes to see what she can do, and honestly, it's quite powerful. I think we're all surprised.
Use your voice, girl.
But yeah, I just like, I don't know. I have things that I love the internet for, where it's like creatives.
There's a lot of inspiration there too.
Yeah, and like creatives can get discovered in maybe like ways that they went before. Like, you know, Drew Afuelo.
Mm-hmm. Yes, love her.
Hi. She can come in for a second if you want. I'll like blur her face out or something.
Hi, little
one. Hi. Do you want to come?
Do I say hi? No. She just threw her blanket down at y'all. She said, "Not really."
She's like, "What are you guys doing without me?"
Look at that face. What are you looking at?
She's dissociating. She's
in dreamland still.
Yeah.
She's like, whoa.
You want to come over here? You can come over here.
She said, hold on, let me get this. What are you doing? Oh. Oh. What are you doing?
Hi, lady.
Got something to say?
Hi. Can you say hi?
Hi. Oh my
Say,
God, she
whoa,
looks so
whoa,
angelic,
whoa.
and she matches Mama.
She does.
She matches Mama.
We're twinsies.
I keep forgetting that, like, when I vape, it does this weird, like, radio static into the mic, and I need to remember to, like, point it away. If anybody's, you know, sound engineer smart or something can tell me why that happens, I would really love to know, because it seems so funny and strange. She's playing with our makeup. She loves to do makeup, man. And she's
not even too young. She a girly girl.
And dude, she likes like pulling out her fits, seeing everything that she's got, and girl, same. Like whenever I'm like about to leave for anywhere, I mean, I normally try on a couple different outfits, you know. But I like to do it the night before. And then so then I just know what the answer is by the time I actually have to leave.
Yeah, no, I just hate everything that I try on. And then I'm like, well, I'm not going.
Yeah, it's the Grinch. That's it. I'm not going.
Yes, exactly.
That's it.
Yeah, I know. I tried on so many outfits last night to go dancing, and part of it is like you have to test. Can I twerk it in this? You know,
Can I twerk comfortably?
I had like so many layers of like. So I wear these like so like this top is kind of like a Spanx like it just like cinches in, but it's also like a very supportive material, so I don't have to wear a bra with it. So I've been wearing like a lot more stuff like that, just because wearing just bras, I don't know, I just like I don't know what to do about bras anymore. Like I just feel like
same. I rarely wear them. I really only put them on when I think they're absolutely necessary, but a lot of the time now, like if I have a shirt kind of like that, then I'll just put like some of the little pads, like the thin like pads,
I'm about
so that it just covers the nip area when I'm cold or whatever.
Well, have you seen those cakes? Have you seen that on like TikTok Shop and Instagram? I think I'm gonna get some, because I've seen videos of people, like there was like one girl who kind of had like, you know, she had lost a lot of weight, so she had like lower hanging titties, and so she like put them in, and like it's only if you're wearing like a tight shirt, like it's not gonna work like in a loose fit, but with the tight shirts, like it just like brings it up and it smooths the nip area and just looks like hella comfortable. So I'm like, it's only $30, so I feel like most bras are like $40 to $50 depending, you know,
which is absolutely whack.
And honestly, I'm gonna give an honest Skims review real quick, okay? Skims. Wow, I just really
let's read.
Hey,
hold on, let's do another take.
It adds to the effect, I think. It adds to the effect 100%.
Freaking Skims, I got the t-shirt bra, which maybe I will give it this, was like not my right size. I got a large. I probably should have gotten an extra large, but the titties keep falling out left and right, like why even put it on. And then the Skims like regular push-up bra, like I feel like literally feels no better than a Walmart push-up bra. And I was like, Kim, you disappointed me. Like, I'm sorry to say, you know.
But now Savage Fenty, wicked.
I used to actually get a lot of their like
you gave me some. That's the only way I've had any of it.
I was gonna say,
because I can't afford that shit, but I was gifted, and I appreciated those gifts, because they're comfy and they're really pretty.
Yes, I really liked those. Nice. I'm almost tempted to like try the Yitty, you know, like have you tried? So it's like a part of Fabletics. But she also has like lingerie, and so it's like lingerie with activewear / loungewear, you know, it all kind of like could be a part of each thing. But like Yitty was also, it's like made for like bigger boobed, bigger booty, you know, just like bigger if you're bigger and stuff. But the only thing is like, I mean, I love activewear and all that stuff enough, I feel like, to justify, but it's kind of hard to cancel those things. You remember like Just Fab for the shoes?
Oh yeah.
Like that website. Just Fab for the shoes was like so hard to cancel.
Oh yeah, no, I remember.
And then like, I mean, you just, I don't know. And so Savage Fenty is like, or I mean Yitty I think is $60 a month or something. Jesus. But it's like you get a lot. Like you can get a lot. Like you get like a whole outfit plus like some accessories or whatever. Like they always make it like you can buy the outfit without being a VIP, but it's like literally $80 to $90 more than if you were like a VIP, you know.
Well, will you try out Cake and Yitty and then get back to me, and then I will dream about it and maybe try to afford one.
I mean, honestly, it's like if I get enough stuff, then I could just get a couple things in y'all sizes, you know. And that's how you be a sister.
That's how you bless people. That's how you show
Actually,
love.
I think that would make it more worth it to have the monthly subscription.
Dude, that would be absolutely insane.
Help me.
But yeah, most of the time, I mean, I can't tolerate bras. Like, I don't like the way that they feel. Like, I feel like they fuck up my posture even more, and I'm just like... And if they are padded at all, then they just really piss me off. Like they bum me.
I know. Yeah, I like the t-shirt bras. I think that's like my favorite, but I just haven't found some that
are like supportive enough.
Yeah, like, and honestly, I was actually kind of wearing nursing bras after I stopped breastfeeding because they're kind of like t-shirt bras. So if anybody's got a good t-shirt bra recommendation, hit me up.
That's a precious
What you got
baby.
to say? You got anything to say?
You want to gab with the girls?
Yeah, girl. Up on or all night up or wait, up all night with the baby. Okay, we don't want you to touch that though. Okay.
She said, "What?"
Pourquoi?
Yeah, that's what's recording.
You want to see what Christy got me, dude?
Look, Raya.
Look.
Ooh, a
Isn't he cute? Look at his ears, dude. And you can like position them. Isn't he precious?
Oh.
That's seriously the
She's
cutest
got
and
stitch
sweetest
pajamas.
things.
Oh.
Thank your mama, for real. Well, if she watches this, thank you, Christy. You are a godsend.
She
This is
watches
too
it.
cute. I love that. I love that. I want to hear about that a little bit more later too. That's so funny. Oh.
Okay, here I'm gonna go take her downstairs real quick.
Alrighty.
So how you doing?
You know, I'm actually faring okay.
You're like, I guess I'm all right.
Yeah, I mean, shit. I mean, like the sickness that we had, it was like very flu-like, and somewhat brutal. But yeah, I was telling her that my saliva and my phlegm was sweet. Yeah.
She said, "Oh."
Yeah, and that's like, it's apparently like a somewhat common thing with different like respiratory viruses or whatever. But I was just like, what the fuck is this, man? Like I wake up like coughing like crazy, and I'm like, excuse me, like I just tasted the sweetness, and I was like, am I tripping out right now? What the fuck?
Sick, dude.
Quite literally.
Nasty. Yeah, I know. I felt bad for Adam because he's just like.
So he had
He
it
got sick too?
then.
Yeah.
See, okay, because he had the sore throat, or like, you know, he had lost his voice or whatever, and
I was just over here mingling with y'all.
I know, dude, and this is like my dad didn't get it, and Ashlyn didn't seem to catch anything either, and neither did Raya. So, but it was just me, Chad, and Mom, and it tore us apart, but we're put back together.
She's like, it fucked us up.
Dude, I swear, like the fever chills, you know, when you're going back and forth from that shit is just, it's just rude, man. And like the ear pressure and like poundage that was happening in my head. Yeah, I mean, it was like a migraine times 10, and I was just like, dude, fuck off. Turn it off.
Like, enough
Enough of this.
Your
And now it
ponytail
finally
looks so
is.
cool, Alexis.
I
Thank
know,
you.
honestly. Every time you turn to the side, I'm like,
Yeah.
Vogue.
And
Absolutely
it's all
editorial.
real.
It is.
So be jealous.
Rightfully so.
I need to get it trimmed.
I just trimmed my hair the other day. I trimmed like 2.5 inches off. Can't tell shit.
She said, "Can't tell
maintenance
shit."
for you.
But that's good. I mean, that's what you want a trim to do, right?
Right,
right,
yeah.
exactly. I mean, it looks the
You just
exact
want it to
same.
make your hair a little lighter.
Yeah, and just feel a
yeah.
little fresh.
Yeah, get all them dead ends.
Yeah,
off.
right now my ends look stringy. That's why it's in this. Because it needs to be trimmed real bad.
I love your hair. Your hair is so luscious. Yours too. It's like, it's crazy. The texture of y'all's hair, it's just, my hair could never. I use all the conditioners in the fucking world, and it's like, I'm still gonna be a little frizzy. I'm like, at least a little.
Get the
Okay,
bumble
normally
and
it's
bumble.
more than I know. Yeah, I know.
The
curly-
invisible oil.
Invisible oil.
Oh, the orange bottle? I have some of that. You can try it if you
Oh
want.
my
Heck yeah, take some
God.
home, try it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I
it's
will
that
not
same
say
brand
no.
that of that dry shampoo. Yeah, because you may just need like a little, instead of conditioner, the oil.
The oil, yeah.
But I love
Okay.
your hair too. I mean, just I think
Hey,
anybody.
I think the frizzy curls I feel like are really cute.
yeah, like that's like curly hair on days, and like it's so
I mean,
beautiful.
my hair's cooperating a bit more with me today than it does on the average day. But you know, the humidity goes up, and then it goes up.
And it's also getting drier outside too.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, my freaking dandruff, dog, like just gets wild as shit, and it doesn't help. I got black hair now, like, and like it's just every winter. It's like the changes in the season, and like in the summer, I really truly have to wash my hair every like 2 or 3 days because the longer I go, the crazier my scalp gets, and like. Yeah, I just hate it. I feel like I don't have like. I try Selsun Blue. I'll use tea gel on a bad day, but man, that shit stinks.
Yeah.
You want to smell good after you get clean. You don't want to smell like medicine.
Yeah, it does smell very medicinal. And like there was one that I used for a while that I think was like Suave. And it was medicated too, but it didn't smell like that.
Really?
Yeah.
I like Suave.
Yeah, it's like a gray bottle. I'll have to show it to you. But yeah, you know, I used that for a little while, and then I haven't had to use it in a really long time. I don't know.
Do you ever get dandruff?
I did. I used to get it really, like during COVID was probably when it was like the worst for me.
How'd you get it to stop?
It's probably
Well,
all
I
stress.
used that shampoo for like probably not a whole year, but I used it for like 6 or 7 months.
Dude, yeah, send me the bottle.
Yeah, and I mean, like I might get a little bit of flakiness sometimes at the front, but it hasn't been anywhere like close to what it used to be.
If I let it get bad, I'll start to like peel my scalp and like have like little wounds on my head, like. But I haven't let it get that bad in a while. But that's just when I'm like really lacking in self-care in general.
I mean, dude, we just have like seriously sensitive skin, you know.
And Raya does too. Yeah, I think like we just do. And I never thought that, like, I don't know why, but I did know, like, anytime I use like a different moisturizer, it would like sting or something. You know, I'm like normal, I guess. Until I found this gel moisturizer that I think it's like literally $8 or $9. It's Garnier gel.
Pink.
Yeah, the pink or the green. Like I use both, like, but the pink one is like for extra dry skin.
Yeah, me.
But that one, yeah, do you still use that one?
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, like, doesn't it? It's like, it feels like it solved some problems.
Yeah, it helps me a lot. Like that and rose water are the two things that really, like rose water glycerin, that stuff really helps me out. And when it's not humid outside, that stuff actually really helps out my hair too. But yeah, no, it's so hydrating, and it doesn't break out my skin like every other moisturizer I've used.
Yes. Yeah, like, that would be my problem too sometimes.
Yeah, any oil-based moisturizer, even if it's like a healthy oil or whatever, it would fucking break me out in seconds flat. But that one, since it's more water-based and the rose water and stuff, that shit, it absorbs well, and I feel like hydrated but not oily, and it's fucking great. It's wonderful. Thank you for turning me on to that. Honestly, most of my like self-care knowledge comes from you. So
really?
Bless you for that. Yeah.
I love that. Well, that's older sister shit for you.
Yeah, y'all all deserve a big sister as good as I've got, for real. And well, you're also a big sister, I suppose.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, because I always think of us like we're the same age because we were in the same grade, but you've got 1 year on me, so just barely big sister.
So you're the middle child.
Yeah, it's true. It's crazy.
Wait, yeah.
But yeah, I even got mom on the rose water too.
Oh, really? She like never does any like
that's
skincare stuff.
We leave it out in the kitchen. And so we can just dab it on whenever we need it, whenever we're feeling real dry. And so she uses it all the time. We're almost done with it. I think I need to order a new bottle.
Well, and that is like, not that anybody needs to anti-age, but it's like, that is the key to looking less old, I guess.
Well,
it's moisturized skin.
It's the key to not aging quicker.
Yeah, because like my hands can look old like crazy because if I let them get dry and cracked. I've been trying to be better like this season about it, but I mean, even when I was like in middle school, I looked like I had 80-year-old hands because I really didn't take care of them. That like I would literally just let them bleed. Like
Dude, I mean, I was awful about moisturizing for the majority of my life because of that breaking out problem. So it's really only in recent years that I've started moisturizing in the proper ways. And it has made a lot of a difference, I think.
I know with Raya, I'm like, when she watches me do it, I'm like, this helps your skin feel good. And like, you know, just trying to like help her maybe naturally think about these things or whatever and not struggle.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, I didn't know. I still feel like I'm looking for the best body lotion that feels moisturizing and or has no scent or smells good. I mean, we have Bath and Body Works and stuff, but like I need like extra moisture. And so, but in high school, I had gray elbows and I thought I had like elephant skin and I thought there was like something wrong with me, and it was just no. My skin was just so dried out and I didn't know how to like take care of it till I was older.
Dude, there's so much they don't teach us, you know, that we could really have used.
That kids are super mean for.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah. And like, I mean, even when it comes to like raised female self-care, you know, like when it comes to like waxing and whatever, I know so many girls. Fucking raise a hand, dude. Raise a hand in the comments if you ever use like a leg strip like around your vag area. That's the ultimate mistake. You can bruise yourself.
Wait, what?
Like a leg strip, like a leg
like a
wax strip. Mm-hmm. Instead of one of the small ones, because ladies, use one of the small ones that's meant for your face. If you're gonna wax like the bikini line in that area, use one of the small ones.
Wait, I use the leg ones all the time in my bikini.
You do?
Yeah, but so I used to do like the full strip, but I do find that
cut it.
Yeah, I cut it half now.
Yeah.
To do it in small areas because if you just try to do one big thing, it will like just rip, and then you'll get like ingrown hairs and like all this stuff.
Exactly. Yes.
So yeah.
Yeah, and ingrown.
But using the little mustache ones, like that would take forever.
I mean, it takes some time. Yeah, you know, it
takes some time.
You're like, I've been bruised and beaten.
No, dude, and like if you use them on your armpits too, use powder. Use powder. Put powder on your pits first before you put the wax strip on. It will still grip the hairs, but it won't grip your skin. And that will avoid some bruising and like pointless pulls too. Because a lot of the time, like when I would do it, it's like my sweat would just like warm it up even more. Like everybody's naturally hot as hell back there, you know, under there, whatever. And so yeah, like it just melts the wax, and the wax just goes onto all of the hair. But when you pull the strip, none of the hair actually comes off, and so you're just left with fucking waxy hairs underneath your pits.
Oh
that,
my!
like,
And that
stick
is
to themselves
the worst
like,
feeling.
Oh, it's so awful. It's so awful. Use powder.
I remember the first time I tried to wax my legs. It was in Miss Atwell's house. And I was using... So now I use the wax strips and I just heat it up with the blow dryer. But
I just stick it under my thigh and sit on it for a second.
Okay, my thigh's not that warm.
I am a furnace.
But yeah, I had like the whole pot of wax and stuff. I'd never done it before. I hadn't watched any YouTube videos on it. I don't think there was even YouTube yet. And I pulled it, all the wax stayed on my leg and not on the paper, and so I started scraping my leg with a butter knife trying to get the wax off, and I was like there forever, and I think my leg was still sticky for like a couple days.
Yeah, dude. And then I mean,
how my leg is now.
and then like when I'd wear jeans and I had like jean residue stuff on it, it was like wow, just nobody teaches us how to be a girl.
It's brutal. I mean, thankfully, I feel like a lot of the younger generation now, they have take care of it, man. But
I just undid my body.
get comfy. But no, I feel like a lot of the younger generation now at least have so many like educational YouTube tutorials that can help us out. Dude,
they should have had to fucking go through it too.
No, I'm glad. Dude, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that can stay on YouTube because it's educational. Like there's a guy that like nares his nether region and stuff and like the backside and stuff, and it stays up. It like, because it is educational. Whereas, you know, there's typically other rules on YouTube that would keep somebody from doing that. But as long as it's educational, it's fine. And I mean, if you're willing to be vulnerable in that way,
if you're willing to have your uncle see that, then
yeah, I mean, you're doing people some favors.
I did hear this one girl that I follow on TikTok where there was this young girl who's like makes like $4 million a month on OnlyFans. But she looks very young, so it's kind of like concerning where it's like, I mean, she's old enough, but it's like,
even like when Bad Baby joined, I was like, fuck.
I know, Bad Baby, like,
because she got so many subs like overnight, and I was like, that is concerning because she had just barely turned.
Yeah, well, like, and
I like how you make it sound like she's like a vampire.
I know, yeah.
Like she's just barely turned. No, that was really creepy though.
Yeah. Well, this girl was like, she was basically saying like, don't start an OnlyFans because you think this girl who's making $4 million a month, like, that you're gonna make that money, because you're not. Like the thing is so oversaturated. And she's like, guess what, everybody that you don't want to subscribe is gonna be the first one to subscribe. Family members, cousins, the ex that you used to hate who's stalking you, you know, like all this stuff, and you can't even like really
you have no control.
Yeah. And it's, I mean, that would definitely be
that
whack.
would suck. Yeah.
It's just hard to get exposure on any platform, like, no matter what it is, like, whether it's OnlyFans or YouTube or Twitch or whatever. It takes time or something that really pops off for some reason to get exposure, and a lot of it really is just like a luck game.
Yeah, I mean, any kind of like sex work online, I think is just hard. Like, I just can't, like, that's just a hustle of a life.
Yeah, I mean, I'm grateful that OnlyFans exists because it does give the power more in the creator's hands. They don't have to do anything they don't want to do.
Yes.
They choose everything that they do. They choose the places and the people, if they choose people at all.
Like I've never subscribed to, like, a couple, but I would be interested, you know. I mean, OnlyFans also costs, like, so much money. Like, it's just insane to even subscribe to anybody, because before you know it, you could end up spending like hundreds and hundreds, you know. So it's not even worth it to me. But I think it'd be interesting to just like see a couple as opposed to just like.
Well, Adam 22 and Lena the Plug have an OnlyFans that they do stuff together on, and Trisha joined them one time actually.
Yeah, I've seen a Trisha one.
Yeah, but yeah, no, I like that there are women too that can just do kind of like dildo play and stuff too, where like they don't even have to.
Oh, are you like you subscribe to people on OnlyFans?
I don't, but like I follow people on Tumblr that will like give little
tidbits,
yeah, just like little sneak peeks of their stuff, and I'm like, girl, I wish I had the money. But yeah, I mean, I think it is a safer means of sex work than probably anything we've ever really had before. But yeah, I mean, that doesn't mean it's easy by any means. And one thing that I will say, I kind of really wish that they would like remove the feature of like the bots talking to the fans, like they're one-on-one talking, because I think that does build an even worse parasocial relationship that could,
it puts
really
delusions into the mind.
Well, and I've heard, like, I follow this other girl who does YouTube and stuff, and she was doing OnlyFans for a while, and she's like, it's really hard to do that, where, like, especially if you're also in a relationship or something, and at some point, like, you come across a guy who's like, I'll pay you $20,000 to, like, do this or whatever, and it's just, it's a slippery slope for sure, you know, like, of just your safety still, you know.
Yeah, like, I mean, like, I was informing my sister earlier about like VTubers and stuff, and if you don't know, they're like virtual YouTubers or streamers, but where they have essentially like a virtual avatar covering them and making them anonymous, and sometimes they even have voice changers and stuff too, that going that extra mile to really be entirely anonymous. And if there's any like really cool way to make a bag, I would say that's it. I would say that's probably the safest route for women at least, and probably some men too. But for women online, I think that is like, I mean, if you have the means and technology to do that. Start there, and then do a face reveal later that will make you millions or something. But But yeah, I mean, if you can keep that anonymity, it'll probably help keep you safe for a long time.
Wise wisdom from Rhonda.
You know, it's funny, like when it comes to stuff like this and even the videos that I've been making and stuff, like I don't, for myself personally, because I don't imagine that I will ever have like too much exposure, I don't really have any fear in like showing myself in one way or another, even if I am like in a state like one of the last podcast episodes that we posted, I was in a state. But
what do you mean?
Just in the way that I looked, I was so tired, my hair was going crazy, and I was just like, you know what? It's fine. It's
I know, like we're all
fine.
just like showing up as ourselves, and like if you are putting yourself out there, like we're just overly critical. But I don't think anybody ever like really thinks about it. You know,
That's what this show is supposed to be about.
Yeah,
like, just being yourself,
just be real.
being a normal person, being who you are, and if you don't
and
like
trying
it,
to accept it and embrace it a little bit, you know.
Yeah, this is the place where we won't stress. We're chilling, just relaxing, feeling safe.
Speaking of stressing, I put my mastermind guesses in for the very last show, and you can mark me down as scared.
For the Taylor Swift stuff.
Yes, like for guessing her outfits or whatever, because so her last 3 shows were yesterday and Friday, and then tonight, and she freaking repeated her outfits because, and there were like people following her on stage, like with like recording and stuff. So we're like, is there a documentary coming out about the tour? Because, you know, she did the Eras Tour movie like on Disney Plus and all that stuff. So we're like, ooh, I wonder if there's going to be like a documentary or like a docuseries or something.
I love all like pretty much any musicians like documentary, like while they're touring or recording.
Yeah, and this one is going to be so freaking cool. Like all her outfits that she has, the set. Oh my gosh.
One that I have on my watch list, but I haven't actually seen is It's All a Little Blurry with Billie Eilish.
I'm pretty sure is that the one on Apple TV? Yeah, I've seen that one. It's good. I mean, I love the way Billie and Phineas make music because it's just like anybody could do it kind of thing. You know, they've always just made it in like sometimes they're making their music in the car like on the way to somewhere. So I mean, I just think it's like they have such a chill vibe, you know, of making genius work.
Well, I think having like a somewhat of a relaxed vibe in creating, you know, really is conducive to actually making some really good shit.
Well, especially if you're working with your sibling, you know. I mean, yeah,
we would know.
That's how we got this started over here.
Exactly, and that's why it's so easy to roll and get past an hour without even noticing. So that's freaking wonderful.
I mean, I don't know how much y'all enjoy this, but no, I'm just kidding. Like,
I mean, anybody who's here, I hope you're having a great time.
Yeah, have we gotten any comments on anything?
Yeah, let's go see how many views that last video got.
Which really, one view is
a lot.
Grateful, you know, because like the thing that I've been loving about this podcast is just I've had zero expectations. The goal of it is truly for us to just like hang out and have fun. And I do feel like it does. Like it gives us that time without like distractions to talk to each other.
I mean, like even like for me personally, like I know that I'm going to look back on these videos so fucking fondly over the years.
Yeah.
Like these are going to mean so much
Raya.
to me. Yeah. Dude. And then
when she's an adult.
Dude, and she'll be able to see the unedited version, you know, of her when she was little and stuff. And I think like I will always like treasure these as time goes on, and the more we have, and we can kind of see, you know, us change over time and us reacting to however the world starts shifting and whatever, you know. I think it'll be really cool to have these in real time.
The last video has 144 views, and we got another like. That's 6 whole likes. One of them is me.
Wow, dude, I'm surprised.
But yeah, no, that's awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah, for real.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I did post it in and because you know it was kind of like aimed towards the like election results or whatever, and I mean it had already had a little bit over I think 100 views. but I had shared it in like an election chat on one of the Taylor Swift pages.
Oh.
And I was like, hey, I don't know if anybody's interested. You don't even have to look at it. But I just thought, because, you know, it was us talking about how we're coping. And that's what that chat in there was for. So I was like, I'm just going to, you know, throw it in there, see if anybody...
Yeah, like the reels that I've been posting, like people have been like hearting it, like not just people that I know, but like random people, and I'm like, cool, dude. Very fucking cool. Right. And I really enjoy making clips. Now that I know how to do it, I'm like, dude, this is awesome. I love that I can do it within the YouTube app, and it provides that like split format and stuff for me.
Really? I didn't even know that. Like I had no idea.
So Rhonda's our new clip person.
Yeah. Makes me so happy because I mean, like, I love just listening to us as like a comfort thing too. So like being able to pause it and be like, okay, I'm gonna clip this now. Like it's just fucking cool. It's really freaking sweet. I don't really know how to do any like cool edits, you know, like with emojis or throwing other shit in there, but you know,
I think that's okay. You know, I mean, like. Cause like, you know, I've had a podcast before and I would like throw in a lot of edits and I feel like,
sometimes the clip speaks for itself.
Yeah,
you know?
Exactly.
And
like
I feel like with us, it really does because we have this tri-dynamic.
Yeah.
It flows really well already that it's like, you don't really need to add too much to it. And it's fucking nice.
And I've just been doing those like little shorts on my Facebook reels. They only get like 12 views, but you know, whatever.
Hey, that's 12 more and maybe it gets into the YouTube channel.
And honestly, I mean, I might even share to different subreddits and stuff that I think it's applicable to.
Yeah, I did that a long time ago. And that is the thing. It's like internet doing things like that. You'd be surprised on how much like that can help like get the word around. And
yeah, I think the next move is my Tumblr. My Tumblr that I haven't posted on in like a month. I still get messages on there. People ask me where I am, and I'm like, I'm alive. But yeah, I'll post some of these. Socials. Yeah, I'll post some of these, and I'll be like, this is where I've been, y'all. What's good? But no, dudes, we freaking love you. We hope that you have a very Merry Christmas. We might have another episode before Christmas, actually.
Yeah.
So, you know, happy holidays, whatever you celebrate. Hope you had a good Thanksgiving. And we will see you soon.
We'll see you next time for episode 4.
Adios, mi amigo.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Take care.